Yeah, I was gonna film an intro and say something, but I have no idea what I'm doing. It is me coming back to YouTube. Long story, haven't posted in like 2 years, but today it's a video with an update. What's been going on? Where have I been? What have I been doing? Vehicles, I've got more vehicles now. Lots of updates on the truck that has been previously seen on the channel that was the main focus. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Don't mind the trash. Budget blue. This has been the face behind my channel, which I've only got like 10 videos, so not much of a channel, whatever. What has been going on with it and why haven't I been posting? As you can see, all the boxes in the back, I've done all kinds of work to this thing. It's gotten just a ton of things done, and I really wish that I had taken videos of it all, but I could not, and we'll get to that. I'm just gonna give you a quick little walk around. Still sticking with the original power plant that I had in my mind for this truck. This is a 5.3 LS, completely spec'd out by MyCloud Racing Engines. It does have stock crank, LCP rods, Wiseco pistons. It's got upgraded wrist pins. I did the rings. Heads were done by MyCloud. Freshened up. He put the valve springs in for me. Custom cam from MyCloud that he spec'd out. This should be a bad unit. Should be able to push about 1100 horsepower. We've got a big turbo that's going to be going on it. I still got a lot left to do, as you can tell. As far as the cage goes, I had the cage built. I bought the K member in the bottom. That was a kit from 417 Motorsports. I'll put a link in the description on the video. But I had someone else install it. And then as far as all this goes into the cab, and he did my cage. And look at that. So this is SFI spec cage. Very well built. I am just amazed at how well built this cage is. Motion Raceworks steering shaft, steering column. It's got the Kirky seat in it. He custom made my shifter mount. Let me tell you, that thing is sweet. But there's not really as much on the interior. Got some beautiful fiberglass for the front end. Got a beautiful fiberglass hood that looks amazing when it's on this truck. These are Trick chassis, upper and lower control arms for the S10. Which is just, they're phenomenal. Very great quality. Moving on to the back, I know it's not much. I got a set of spares on it for now, but it does have a custom built 9-inch rear end. That is a Mosier 9-inch. As well as I'm still running Caltrax. Leaf springs, I went to a split mono from Caltrac, and it's got Viking shocks and coils all the way around. This truck is in the process. There's a lot of exciting things coming for that truck very soon. And it should be done hopefully middle of next year. Have no idea what the plans are for it, but we are getting down to business on that truck. That truck should be able to run a 530 in the 8th. Hopefully that's what we can push it to. And it's just gonna be one mean machine. So that's the plans on it. Now, the next thing I wanted to update you guys on was the Blazer. I introduced the Blazer when we first got it, and then I will add this story at the end of the video as to why I did not get any videos of the Blazer in its build process, but let's go check it out. Alrighty guys, so here is the Blazer. Complete transformation from what it was. So I don't even know where to start with this thing. This was a Christmas gift to my dad. So I have the S10 in there that we just checked out. I took it apart. It was basically a junkyard build. There was not much going on with it. And when I took all the parts off, I had nothing to do with them. I didn't want to sell them. It was maybe $800 worth, and it wasn't worth selling the parts to me than it was to just give it away to build another vehicle. So this truck was a Christmas gift. Gave my dad truck all the parts, and he really took it from there. It was honestly, it was a pile of junk truck, and he just turned this thing into something great. Just starting on the outside, we have these Jegs wheels. They look beautiful, as well as the front runners. And then my dad did a great job. This is just he just did a quick buff on this paint, or a quick polish. So it's not shiny, but it ain't as dull as it was. This is the hood that came off of my S10. We kept it, we wanted to have it. New bumper, new grill, just a couple cosmetics to really shine this thing up. Moving on to the interior, it does retain, so we got 2 bench seats. It does retain the factory rear bench seat, and the hatch does work, which is awesome. It's got this nice custom aluminum dash. I don't remember who even got that from. We have our auto gauge tachometer mounted up here. Water, oil, fuel, the necessities. This vehicle does have headlights and tail lights. It can be street driven, which is awesome. Oh, and he did leave the battery on. So I know you guys have seen this, or have heard this engine. This is the same engine out of my S10. This is an awesome vehicle. So nothing's changed. 5.3 out of the S10. It still has over 300,000 miles on it. It is still just a cam only 5.3. This thing is a beast in the 8th mile. Don't know why. And it also has a transmission out of my 5.3. It's got 2-speed power glide. This thing is just awesome. My dad did an awesome job with it. He took this project far beyond anything I ever thought he would. I thought it was going to stay just a little junkyard build, but I mean, you can see he went here, cleaned up the frame. It's been painted all the way around. Fresh radiator. He took the core support off, painted it. Like I said, with the wheels, the bumper, the grill, the lights, everything. He just did a phenomenal job throwing this truck together. We're really proud of it, and this thing is really fast. And then I have one more thing. I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna pull it out and show you guys it. My Corvette. Let's shut this noisy thing off real quick. Shut it off. Let's open the hood so you guys take a look. 2008 Corvette. I bought this while I was gone. once again, stay for the end. There's a long story for that. But this is a car that I came back to, and it has just been phenomenal. It's been one of my most favorite cars I've ever had in my life. 2008 Corvette. It is an LS3 6-speed manual. It does have a big cam in it. Do I know what cam is in it? No, I don't. I bought it cammed and already tuned, and I did that because I've been working on my truck for so long. I wanted to buy something to have fun on the street with and actually film. I bought it partially because I wanted to film content with it, and I never did. But I'm back, and I'm going to be using this to film videos now because we go out, we do all kinds of street stuff. We go out, we go all these crazy events. And one more thing that I wanted to talk about is I'm now affiliated with Race Wars Promotions. If you're not aware or familiar of who or what that is, it's a good buddy of mine. He goes around, he is a promoter, he hosts all these events. He hosts some crazy events down here in Southeast Missouri. If you guys, I will link his promotions page to Facebook in my YouTube channel in the descriptions. Go follow his page on Facebook. Hit the dude up, hit up some of his events. They're always fun, they're always crazy. And we just have a good time at the track. We like to have fun. So this, we know the S10 is budget blue. This is Johnny Dang, the Corvette. Plans for this car, eventually I want to take the cam out, put a boost cam in, ProCharge C6, still going to keep the 6-speed, possibly a drag pack, but I would like to keep this car a fun street car and a fast one. So hopefully once the S10 is done, we can hit this thing up with a ProCharger and just do some crazy stuff with it. I bought this car before I ever even got home, August, September of last year. And it is immaculate. It is just one of the nicest vehicles I've ever owned. It is kind of dirty right now. I just drove it to the St. Louis area not too long ago. It is beautiful. Now on to my story. Let's find a way to get this camera set up. Perfect. Story time. Disappeared for 2 years. So it's been on Facebook, it's been on YouTube. That is unlevel. It's been on YouTube. I joined the Army. Not active, I am National Guard. But that was said on YouTube. I had a video, it said I came back or I'm back, something like that. I forgot the title. And I made a video. Basically, what I did when I came back was I just unboxed a bunch of parts, which are now on the truck, for the S10, and that was it. Basically explained that I went to basic training. I explained that I went to AIT. I explained what I was. I'm a 12 November horizontal construction engineer for the Army National Guard, and that was it. Video was over. I said I had big plans. I said that I was gonna make a bunch more videos, but what happened? We know that that video was posted almost 2 years ago now. Never made another video. So coming back, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna give you the details I can share, which are not very many. But right after I posted that video, probably a couple days after, I found out that I was getting deployed. And I was on a border mission for the, obviously, United States of America. So I was put on the southern border to help and assist Border Patrol. So shortly after I posted that video, I found out that I was getting deployed, and it was 3 months after I posted that video, roughly, that I was deployed. So instead of spending my time on my vehicles, you know, friends, whatever, I tried to hang around. I had a lot of stuff to get done. I tried to get my stuff cleaned up, all my stuff organized, and spend time with my family before I had to leave. I left October 12th. I left October 12th of 2023 to head down for the Southwest Border Mission. I was down there. I think it came out to like 13 and a half months, which is a very long time. And during my time down there, I met a lot of good people, made a lot of good friends, a lot of good memories. I wouldn't trade being there or being in the Army for anything. However, coming back, I came back November 22nd of 2024. And it was a long time. Lots of good opportunities while I was down there. As I said, that's how I got the Corvette. I did buy it right before I came back while I was down there. And it opened a lot of windows for me, and a lot of things have changed in my personal life. And it was a good experience overall. I don't really know what else to say or how else to put it. And then as soon as I got back, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get into filming YouTube videos, making content, and that's why I bought the Corvette, and I wanna do some cool stuff. And I just got behind. I never filmed, I never did anything like that. So I swept it under the rug, and now I'm making a video. I'm gonna post it, and hopefully continue posting from here as consistently as I can. Between my real world job and YouTube, I do love to do a lot of car things though. One other thing I mentioned was I'm affiliated with Motorsports Promotions. I explained who he was, explained that I will put a link in the Facebook, or link for his Facebook in the description, so that you guys can follow him and get updates and stuff like that on all of his events. We are also a part of a car group. I will link that in the description as well for our Facebook. We are always promoting him. We will always push his stuff, and it'll be a fun car group to be in, fun car group to be a part of. So hopefully that I will be going to all of his events. He hosts some big events. I'll be filming those events, uploading those events, promoting his events, links to his events and his merchandise and all that. And basically we're just gonna have a good old time from here. We go out, we do crazy stuff all the time. I got cameras, might as well record it and upload it for other people's enjoyment. As far as my video for today, that's all I've got. I don't have anything to work on, I don't have anything to do. I do have an oil change coming up on the Vet. Maybe I can come up with some sort of shop video, and just shop talk. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments.